YouTube channel. Actually doing a live stream right now. We are here at Dynamic Detailing, which is an exclusive ceramic pro, just ceramic coatings in general shop. Sorry to look kind of all over the place. The race is about to start. I just want to hurry up and get in before everything happens. So let's go ahead and let's just get into it. I'm AC, you know, the Navarro with the Camaro, and we're here at Dynamic Detailing, the F1 viewing party, and let's go. Okay, here we got. So they got the display right here. They got the Porsche GT3 RS. So I just wanted to show this before. Sorry if I got to maybe do it that way. But yeah, we're going to have to just leave it this way because YouTube does not like that. So I already have my wristband basically. So I already checked in and thank you. And so I already entered a raffle. They had that for these items. And the race is about to start. So I think that's what everybody's gathered around. This was basically what I entered the raffle for. Really cool too is you basically have for Pirelli. So that's the official sponsor of tire sponsor of F1. So you have obviously red, soft, you have yellow, medium, and then you got hard for white, and you have intermediate, which is the green ones. And it actually has like the actual grip, so it's pretty cool. And this shop basically can go, I've had like my rims ceramic pro coated on there, and you can actually watch it here, but I was actually at their old location, so to be here at this one is just really, really nice. And then see, they even have, like I said, I don't know any other place that has a viewing party like this. And then you have, like I said, all the standings and all the stats. And then I've been here to one of his clinics that he's hosted at the event. So that's a separate venue. And just a very like top-notch, you know. So they've got, so the race is about to start. So the race just started. First lap already, the yellow. Crazy. This guy's wanting. Wow. Yeah, so you've got, like I said, you've got the ice cream vendor here, and they have, like I said, multiple screens, so no matter where you're at, you can basically see, you're not missing out on any of the action, but this is where they do all their detailing projects. They do it in this room right here. They have race simulators right here, so let me just show you the race simulators real quick. So they have the race simulators right here with the Red Bull livery right here. So yeah, not bad. So let's go over here. So it's really cool. You can see there's a F1 logo right there and right over there. So it's like you don't get any better than this.
That seemed to me like a massive miscommunication.
Like, how cool is that?
Race direction to the marshals, because as you mentioned that, Alex, there was nothing other than the flags. A number of people still on track, but anyway, meanwhile, back in this Grand Prix, and Russell will be doing everything he can to stay within a DRS zone of Verstappen.
Oh, that's Red Bull. Yeah. So you've got, like I said, you've got all. You've got, like I said, Red Bull. You've got just regular bottled water and sparkling water, you got chips, popcorn back over there. You saw that.
Costly for Racing Bulls, who had a great start with both cars. Agile squad big.
Like I said, you got about almost 300 people that are here in attendance. So, yeah.
Virtual safety car is out. Races neutralised. Everyone will restrict their pace to 30% for full racing speed. On lap 2 and 50. Huge significance across the field. Jumbled up in order. Lewis Hamilton is up 7 positions.
What's really cool too is that they've got customers' cars here as well. So they've got a McLaren that's probably being worked on, getting their ceramic pro coating on it or some kind of coating, protective coating, and like they do the rims as well, and they have their little fun go-karts just to mess around in, because like I said, there are a lot of that I don't know what's in there. That might be a customer's car they want covered up, but you know, like I said, it's just so cool to see this in like just like a shop ambience. You know, I haven't seen it when they've had this lift, so this is something new they've installed. But dynamic detailing, they have that, and basically it'll lift so that they can work on multiple cars and put them away. You know, and yeah, it's just so cool to see. Just so many people out here. This is probably their biggest viewing they've ever had. So I've seen some of the ones in the past, but because the time is on, like I said, you're talking about on a Saturday at 8 o'clock, that's when the race is, and then these guys opened up at 7 o'clock.
Oh my word! He was into the side of the Aston Martin, and round went Pierre Gasly. That's how he lost 7 places.
Well, there's no question who was the cause of that.
And then that was Red Bull when they first started. So my buddy Shane's going for that.
Now aboard Liam
I wonder if
Watson.
they're going to show his crash. Yeah.
Wow, how lucky was Piastri that was a wheel-to-wheel contact.
Well, I mean, that could have been challenging over.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Sparkling, flashy Lewis Hamilton with his helmet.
Really, you've got Lawson, pretty much a rookie this year, still so inexperienced. You've got Fortunato charging in, and such limited grip on the inside line there. And that's not Stroll without a real win, so he is out of the race. So much.
So yeah, like I said, it's a great turnout. So if you don't know, check out when the next time they're going to have their viewing party for F1. But I believe this is the last one that they're hosting here. So they try to pick the ones that are in high demand with the time zones and all that. So I'm going to go throw this away, but just want to say thanks Daniel and the staff at Dynamic Detailing for getting a Red Bull, because I'm definitely going to need the energy to kick things off or whatever. So yeah, but man, this is so cool.
You have to question why he put himself on such a wide line.
I'll see how the YouTube stream is, man. This is a first because I haven't done it outside of like just Wi-Fi. So, but we'll see. But yeah,
into that corner as well. So there might be some damage to the front of the wheels. But yeah, also the Astrid Canadian out of position on the grid, but he's got the Garner looking over him after that incident on the way into the first corner.
Green flag is flying, the racing once again.
I think I will go with a water. If it's ice cold, please. Yes. Gotta get one of these, sorry. Can't beat a cold Kirkland water. You love Costco? Yeah, I love Kirkland. Yeah.
To charge right to the inside and take the sort of safer spot, the safer but less grippy spot, because all of those guys hurtled into the corner.
In the Midwest.
Actually, this might be easier for you guys to see it. I'm gonna try to open this. So give me a second. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to like open my water bottle without. And I'm not going to live stream the whole thing because I don't want to have a copyright for it. But yeah. But like I said, you can't beat it like a projector you got going for this supper shop. Different lighting, different ambience. You got the blue lighting. You got the simulators. So you can still do a simulator, which I may jump on the simulator and maybe try to rip the set a record or something like that. But we'll see. But they're already 5 laps into 50 laps. But yeah, after having that Red Bull, this definitely hits the spot right here.
So he's not pacing himself in those hard tires.
The Ferrari easing by and up to P7. Crucial move for his Grand Prix. Next car on the right, one of the championship contenders.
Yeah, if you're ever in Vegas, you have to go to the Grand Prix Plaza. It's called GPP. It's off of Caval, and I think I can't think of the cross street, but it's like opposite intersection, same intersection as Top Golf. So if you've been to Top Golf, you can't miss it. It has its own corner of Caval, and I forget the name of the street. I don't know if it's like Tropicana. I think it's Harmon. Yeah, I think it's Harmon. Yeah, Caval and Harmon. I believe those are the cross streets that GPP is. But yeah, but what I personally love about the viewing parties here is that this brings together people that are casual F1 fans and ones that are hardcore. And you'll always know the ones that are hardcore because the hardcore fans are gonna have, just like anything else, you know, Raider fans, Raider Nation, you're gonna have, you can tell which ones are hardcore and which ones aren't. And so I love to see stuff like this. I love to see people with actual the race teams, the car brands that they're fans of, whatever. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to be wearing this. So this is what I'm wearing. So I've got the Las Vegas F1 75th anniversary edition. At Las Vegas hat doesn't have the year, but obviously this is the 75th anniversary year for F1. And you know, I've got the actual Raiders F1 collaboration shirt. So that's basically what, you know, I wanted to, you know, I don't have too much F1 gear except for like the hats and stuff. I wanted to wear this hat, and it has like the livery of the track on it. So really, yeah, but for as many people in here, the shop is very well ventilated, where heating can handle. It doesn't feel stuffy in here at all. And so I think when we get to lap 10, I think I'll probably end the live stream because I want to make sure that this live stream is not affected or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I just wanted to kind of showcase what it was, and I want to make sure that the audio isn't corrupted, and so I'll have enough time to just actually enjoy it. And I may try to do another platform live stream as well, because I already did one before, but I think this is the opportunity to do another live stream for another one. So I just won't do it for the whole duration of the race. So yeah, so let's just get back to the F1. But this is kind of like what I'm wearing. So I got a checkered, I have my jacket. My jacket's still over there from the original one, so I have it over there. So hopefully nobody takes my jacket, because I love that jacket. It's not a designer jacket, but it's got racing checkered thing. You probably see me wear it in the past videos that I've done for YouTube that weren't live streamed, but yeah, but it's just a little bit, I think I'm fine just with the t-shirt. So let's go back to the race. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just so glad that it's not like raining during this race, because you're actually going to see these guys really taking it hard. I feel like this one is like everything matters. This race is like But just to see all the attractions with everything lit up at night in Vegas, if that's the one thing, Vegas is like so well known for that. Yeah, so I just really love that option is that you have this one here. You pretty much got to claim a seat as soon as you get here. So if you got a buddy or somebody that's going to go with you, they need to like sit down, claim your seat so you have a spot to sit at. And then if not, I mean, you still can see everything. I mean, like I said, it's only 50 laps. So the only time that's going to stop is if there's a red flag or some kind of delay, safety delay or whatever. And but you know, like I said, this race goes fairly fast, I feel like. And they're actually talking about in the future for this race, they're talking about doing instead of it starting at 8 p.m., they're talking about starting at possibly 9 or 10 p.m. so that it could be international time zone friendly. So yeah. This is so cool. And just to know, my buddy's daughter is actually at this race in the grandstands. Definitely a goal for next year. So yeah, I just love, like I said, just the fact to be here finally. I've been wanting to check it out since I've heard that they've hosted. So the owner Daniel, he was on my other live stream, which is he's right over there talking to some customers and some people that you know obviously haven't met him or know what he does, but just like I said, he's an automotive guy, been to SEMA, all that. So it's really cool to see that you know the spirit of F1 definitely is here, and yeah. But I know this seems to change colors right here, that one, but it's red. So I don't know why on the camera it seems like it's changing like different colors, but it's just all this is red. So it's red to go with the F1 colors for the marketing, the red over there. But for some reason here it just shows up a little bit different. Okay, so all right, so like I said, 10 races went by, so I was gonna end the live stream or whatever. So I just want to kind of enjoy it, not have to hold the phone up, and maybe in the future I'll live stream the whole actual thing. But I just started YouTube live streaming, so I really don't want to push my luck or whatever with all the copyrights and all that stuff. Plus, I just want to actually just watch the race and snack on some stuff. You kind of need two hands to do that. This was already tough enough, but yeah, so maybe on another platform we'll do another live stream or whatever, but we'll see. I just try and enjoy it all, because like I said, this is definitely, if you're a motorsports racing fan, you definitely want to check it out, because as long as you get a good spot to see it in, you can watch the race and clearly see people are engaged in this event. So maybe next time I'll have some, but I'm really rooting for Lewis Hamilton from Ferrari. So that's who my driver is, number 44. So I'm always going for him, rooting for him. I'm just not going to wear like Ferrari merchandise because I have a 1973 Chevrolet Camaro, so I'm all about Chevrolet racing. But I am excited though for next year, where basically Cadillac Racing Team is actually, you know, they kind of partnered with General Motors. They're from that same branch that Chevrolet is, and they're actually going to be in racing F1 racing team next year, so you can see some of their stuff. I just don't know if I'm personally going to buy any of the Cadillac Formula One racing team, but my father-in-law drives a Cadillac, so, and he doesn't really wear a lot of that kind of stuff, like, you know, but he's always loved Cadillac, so I may just get some of the early release F1 Cadillac Racing with just maybe their logo, nothing too crazy, nothing tied to the drivers, just the standard F1 racing merch that they're allowed to start selling as of this month, November, in Las Vegas. So Las Vegas had a lot of collabs. They had Disney. I'm excited. Disney was a collaboration that they had. You have BAP clothing or whatever, BAPE clothing, you know, the one with the gorilla monkey on it. And you have Hello Kitty for F1 Academy collaboration. You have Lego F1 collab. And, you know, and there's so many collabs, it's hard to keep up with all of them. And Puma has a collab with Ferrari. Shoe Pals has been really cool stuff in there. You can see it all on, obviously, social media. But yeah, my arm's getting super tired right now, and I almost done my water, so I'm not but I definitely want to just sit and watch. So, like I said, 12 laps out of the way out of 50. So, if you haven't checked it out, you gotta watch it. It's on ESPN, F1 Las Vegas, and it's gonna be here for, like I said, another decade. And it's really cool just to see it and have been there. And hopefully they do another countdown thing, because I covered that earlier as well back in August. So going there at GPP. So in the future, if I ever go there again, I'm definitely going to stop by, check out the GPP, the Grand Prix Plaza Hub, and that's it. So. And I think, yeah. So, all right. I guess I'll see you on the streets. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Street Guy 73. You know, and like I said, just be on his journey of just enjoying the content that I put out. That's pretty much just real and raw that you get from Northern California and all, you know, and other places too. It's pretty much California, and you know. All right. See you, and like I said. Go F1. See you on the street.